Yep, back up here in Big Bear country here. Pocono Mountains, about 90 minutes west of Manhattan. Wish we could get the New York City crowd over to the racetrack. I think it'd be a pretty good show. New asphalt. Story this weekend might be Joey Logano. He was the story the last time we were here. Won from the pole. 36 guys broke the track record. Nice new asphalt. Not quite perfectly without bumps, but the bumps are more like waves. These kind of speeds, 210 miles an hour. Guys put on a good show. In June, Joey winning. But the Joey story we got this weekend is, what's he going to do in 213? Is he going to stick with Joe Gibbs? I think Matt Kenseth is going over there, and Matt and Joe Gibbs are waiting to see what Joey's going to do before they make the announcement, because I think Matt's supposed to be getting the Home Depot sponsorship. So will Joey stay and be number 4 on a 4-man team with Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, and Matt Kenseth? That's a pretty powerful lineup to have to try and beat. Or will he jump somewhere? Will he go over to Roger Penske, for example? Shell is going to have to make the call there. They just dropped A.J. Allmendinger this week, going with Sam Hornish for a while. Sam will probably run a third team, I think, next year. Might even do it with Shell, I'm not sure. But I think Penske wants a number 1 driver in the Shell car in 2013, and it might be Joey. Might be Ryan Newman. Ryan Newman used to work with Penske, but Tony Stewart says he wants to keep Ryan. Trouble is, he doesn't have a sponsor. The sponsor that Roger Penske has is a darn good one. Shell, Pennzoil, one of the best in the business. I don't know if Ryan wants to stay with a sponsorship that's not quite as good as that, or what Tony can come up with. Smoke says he's going to have 3 teams next year. Figure one of them's Danica. But Danica, man, she just isn't getting into it. The flow, terrible. Up there at Indianapolis, crashed. Impatient. I think she was a little bit downcast about that too. She's not finishing. She's not finishing well either. She's got to get on the ball, but she's going to be doing Cup stuff next year for Tony and Ryan, if Tony can sign Ryan. I think there's a lot of pressure on the line these next couple of weeks to see who Penske hires. Everybody wants that job, maybe even Brian Vickers, but he hasn't been out on the circuit for a while. Run a couple of races. Not quite sure what Roger's thinking. Not quite sure what Tony's going to be able to get. Not quite sure what Joe Gibbs is going to do. If he only has 3 teams next year, but sponsorship for 4, who's he putting in his 4th car if it's not going to be Joey? A lot of questions. A lot of jobs on the line. A lot of futures on the line. Good asphalt up here, though. It's going to be a good race. 400 miles. Took 3 hours last time, and I hope it's going to be a good race this time. Thursday, Pocono Raceway. Mike Mullen for MikeMullen.net.